Hi everybody, welcome back to FIRL Crypto. This is our very first lockdown edition. Unfortunately, due to the strict SOPs right now, we can't record in our usual nice studio. So I have to record in my bedroom, but it's okay. We want to make sure that every week you still get your crypto content on Thursdays. One of the number one questions I get is, Rosa, how to buy crypto? Very easy. If you're in Malaysia, there's an app called LUNO. It's super easy to use, and for today's video, I'll be bringing you guys through a very simple walkthrough of how to deposit and also buy your very first Bitcoin. But before we begin, I just want to remind you guys that I am not a financial advisor. If you need financial advice, always consult with a licensed professional. I'm just an educator. I want to teach you guys more about crypto so that you can make more informed decisions. So, how do you buy Bitcoin? Very easy. There are three methods that I have used. The first method is to buy from another individual. Now, in the early days of cryptocurrency, before we had all these many exchanges, what people used to do was, if I own Bitcoin and I'm willing to sell it, someone else can buy it from me. Now, this is just between peer to peer. The good thing is that it's a lot easier to do, right? You don't have to go through a company and so on and so forth. But the challenge here is that what if you cannot trust the other person on the other side? How do you know that they're not a risky individual or someone who's going to scam you, right? So that can be one of the challenges using that method. The second method is buying via a decentralized exchange. Now, a decentralized exchange functions like a normal exchange, but it's not controlled by a company. Rather, it's running on smart contracts. Do you remember what smart contracts are? I covered them in a previous video. Make sure you check it out. Now, because smart contracts don't require 24/7 human intervention like a company would, what people can do is they have a lot more freedom when interacting with the decentralized application. They can buy whatever they want from the exchange as long as they have the money. The challenge, however, is that decentralized applications can be a little bit challenging for people who are beginners in crypto. So if this is your first time in crypto, you may want to use a centralized exchange, which is actually the third method. A centralized exchange makes everything so much easier. In fact, it's very familiar to us. Like if you invest in the stock market also has an exchange, right? You interact with the stock market exchange and then you can buy and sell stocks as you wish, right? A cryptocurrency exchange functions in the same way. They make it easy for users like you and me to buy and sell crypto assets. At the time of filming this video, there are currently 3 licensed and registered crypto exchanges in Malaysia. They are Tokenize, Synergy, and LUNO. Now, all 3 of them are licensed and registered in Malaysia, so they are all completely safe to use. Where are they getting their licenses from? It comes from the Securities Commission. They are the ones who guarantee that any of these exchanges must be held accountable, responsible, and they must protect and look out for our users, right? So only if they can achieve those criteria, then they are allowed to operate in Malaysia. So if you want to be safe, always use a licensed exchange. Now, for the purposes of today's video, we're going to be using FIRL Crypto's favorite exchange of all 3, which is LUNO. I'm going to bring you guys through and explain how you can deposit and buy cryptocurrency on LUNO. Getting started with LUNO is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Step 1. All you need to do is to firstly click on the link in the description to use our LUNO referral. This will give you a reward of 25 ringgit worth of Bitcoin when you make your first purchase of 250 ringgit worth of any cryptocurrency offered in the LUNO app. If you've already managed to install your account but you haven't bought or deposited anything, then type in our reward code CDR3Q into a promo code section and you'll still be able to activate. Now remember, this is only for first-time users. If you have already used LUNO in the past, this code will not apply to you. Secondly, you will be asked to create your very first LUNO account. Now make sure you type in your details correctly, such as your email and your name and so on. Once you sign up, you will receive a confirmation email. Check your inbox, click the confirmation, and then continue with the rest of the registration process. The third and final step is to verify your identity. Now, this is very straightforward. All you need to do is to take your IC and snap a picture of the front and the back of your IC, as well as a selfie of your face. Most importantly, the pictures need to be clear so that the system can recognize who you are. And don't worry, all your information is stored securely onto their servers. I know this because Securities Commission has licensed and regulated LUNO. In fact, LUNO was the first one to achieve the license and regulation. So we can rest assured that they are going to keep our data safe. After those 3 steps which I've mentioned, all you need to do is to sit back, relax, and just wait patiently for your account to get verified. In my personal experience, it takes about 1 to 2 days maximum. Sometimes within a few hours, you can get verified. Now for others, it might take longer, and perhaps if your pictures were not clear or blurry, the account will send you another email asking you to clarify or resend some new documents. So make sure you check your inbox regularly. Now, if you have any issues with your account sign up, opening, or even using the account, don't worry. LUNO has a wonderful resource of help articles to help you get started. All you have to do is to go to www.luno.com/help, and I'm sure you can find the help you need right there. Okay everybody, let's assume that you've already downloaded and verified your LUNO account. I'm going to be showing you guys at the same time while I do it on my phone. Now open your LUNO app, and once you've signed in, you'll see the homepage screen. What I want you to do now is to go to your wallet section right in the center over there, the wallet tab. Now go up to the local currency that says MYR. I've only got 9 cents in my account, but that's fine. I'm going to top it up now so you guys can see what the process is like. Click on the MYR wallet and you'll see 2 options, deposit and withdraw. Let's choose deposit for now. Now, how much can we deposit? Well, you can deposit however much you want, but if you deposit 100 ringgit and above, they will not charge you any deposit fee. If you deposit 99 ringgit and below, you will have to pay a very small fee of only 70 cents. So it's not very high, but if you want it for free, then I'm just going to put 100 just for example. Now, once you're happy with that, click next, and it'll bring you to this screen. Now this screen will have a warning that says use your own bank account. Now the reason why is because many users, especially for first timers, they tend to make this mistake. They register the account under their name, but they transfer money from a different bank. Maybe the husband's bank, the wife bank, the boyfriend, the girlfriend, wherever. You cannot do that, yeah? If the account is under your name, the bank account must also be under your name so that LUNO can make sure it's the right person. So once you agree to that, click I will deposit from my own bank account. Check the box, and remember, if you don't do that, you will be charged a penalty of 5 ringgit and can take up to 2 weeks to refund your money. You don't want that to happen to you, so make sure you use your own bank account. Click continue. As you can see here, it's depositing via FPX, which is an instant deposit. I'm going to click continue to FPX. Now this is going to open up another screen where you will select the bank account that you use. Currently, I am using Maybank to you, and all the local Malaysian banks are listed here, so you can go and find accordingly. Click proceed. Now this will open up another window where you have to then log into your bank account. Of course, for privacy purposes, I'm not going to show you my login details, so I'm going to blur this out for the moment. But don't worry, once you get a chance to do it, you'll understand how the process works. Just log into your account. Make sure you put the right username and password, and do not share that with anybody, alright? I accidentally made the mistake one day of accidentally revealing my personal details, and I had to go and quickly change it and pause my Zoom session because I was sharing on Zoom. But anyway, you want to make sure always save, don't reveal these personal details to anyone. Once you've logged in, you will see the amount displayed there, which was 100 ringgit that I requested for. I'm going to click continue, and I'm going to click request for TAC. So I'm going to wait for the SMS to come into my phone, and then I'll be able to approve this transaction. My TAC is... Alright, there we go. 6 digits over there. I'm going to click confirm. Now it's going to confirm, and within just a few seconds, it's done. Alright, I'm going to click return to merchants page, return to FPX, and now I'm being redirected to my LUNO account. If you don't see the deposit in your account, what you need to do is just pull down on the screen and it'll refresh the screen and you'll be able to see your deposit is there, right? As you can see, I've got my 100 ringgit here. Congratulations, you just made your first deposit in LUNO. By the way, did you know FIRL Crypto has just launched our brand new free ebook? That's right, it's completely free, and all you need to do is to go down to the description below and click on the download link to receive it in your email. This is a very simple ebook which will give you a brief understanding of what Bitcoin is and why you should pay attention to it and consider it as an investment class for your investment portfolio. Alright, now that you've got some money, let's get ready to buy some Bitcoin. Once again, open your app and go to the Wallets tab. And as you can see at the top there, it says buy, sell, send and receive. Click on the buy option. Okay, you've got a choice of all the different cryptocurrencies currently offered, which are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin. I'm going to be choosing Bitcoin for this example. Now, there are 2 ways that you can buy: a once-off purchase or a repeat buy. A once-off purchase means you just buy it on the spot there and then. A repeat buy means you can ask ask LUNO to buy it for you in the same amount over a certain period of time. For example, every day, every week, every month, and so on and so forth. So that's good for people who do DCA, right? The dollar cost average method. Remember what that is? You can check out our previous video to learn about the DCA method. Alright, for this video, I'm going to use the once-off purchase. And how would you like to pay for your Bitcoin? That's the next question. Well, you can only pay currently using Malaysian ringgit. So click on the MYR wallet. And how much do you want to buy with? Okay, I'm going to click max. That's the maximum amount that's in my wallet, which is 100 ringgit and 9 little cents at the end there, which is fine. And it will show me how much Bitcoin I'm going to receive, approximately 0.00069,810. Okay, I'm going to click the word next. Now on this screen, I will see how much I'm going to receive. The service charge, which is about 2% fee, right? Which, excuse me, is 2% fee of approximately 1 ringgit and 96 cents that will be charged to me. And finally, I'll be spending a total of 100 ringgit and 9 cents. Okay, I'm going to click confirm. And you need to put a PIN code, or in my case, I have a Face ID on my phone. When you set up your LUNO account, you'll be asked to create a PIN code. Make sure you remember what your PIN code is. Once you've done that, success! You've bought 0.00068,315 Bitcoin. Congratulations. Click done, and this amount of Bitcoin will be added to your Bitcoin wallet. So as you can see in my wallets tab, the MYR wallet is empty. And if I go down here to the BTC wallet, you can see my last purchase was on 5th July, which is right now, and it was for 100 ringgit and 9 cents. You can click on that transaction and see all the transaction information listed very clearly for you to see. Now, that's basically it. Congratulations! You've bought your very first amount of Bitcoin! As you can see, using the LUNO app, it really is as easy as 1, 2, 3. From creating the account, to depositing money, to buying crypto, LUNO makes it super user-friendly. Alright, now what have we learned from today? Firstly, when you create an account, make sure that all your account details are correct and they should follow exactly how it is written on your IC. Secondly, I also reminded you guys that when it comes to depositing money, make sure that your bank account and your LUNO account are under the same name. Do not use another bank account to transfer, otherwise you'll be charged a penalty fee for the refund. Thirdly, when it comes to purchasing cryptocurrency, it's very easy. You can select to purchase once off or on multiple occasions if you want to use the DCA method. Now, you may be wondering, Ross, why are the service fees so high? It's 2% fee. Yes, that's using what is known as the standard screen, which is very easy for people to use. Stay tuned in our videos. We're going to be showing you guys how to actually lower the fees in LUNO so that it's very, very cheap. In fact, it can go down almost to 0.25 and even lower if you trade a lot. But I'll be showing you guys that in another more in-depth video of using LUNO. Stay tuned and make sure you click on the notification bell and subscribe so that you will always stay up to date with the latest content from FIRL Crypto. Thank you so much for watching our video. We hope that you liked this video. If you did, send us a like, write us a comment, and we want to keep on producing more content for you guys. Until next time, stay safe and God bless.